Hello ladies and gentlemen, the date is 15th of January 2013 and the time is 15 past 12 in the afternoon. Just a quick update about the things that are actually happening. I'm isolated totally from the society. I cannot even rent in a new room. A room is a mission for me, mission impossible. Anytime I try to rent a new room and I see a landlord, they be contacted straight away. I even have a contract from last night. I see the property. I even had a contract. We even signed the contract and everything, and the landlord changed his mind today and he was fine with everything. All of a sudden, from last night to this morning, the landlord changes his mind. Iranian terrorist groups that have been hired in order to be able to keep that money, they are doing anything that they have to, putting me under a massive amount of pressure. MI5 Home Office putting me under a massive amount of pressure. Mr. Muhammad, my neighbor, that I told him give me some of that money, he blatantly told me today, sorry, not today, I think it was yesterday that I spoke to him. They're not gonna give me the money. We're not gonna give you the money. Go and do what you want. Go and kill yourself. Go back to Iran. These are the type of pressures on the people that where they think or they're pretending they're helping me, but they are actually not. Nobody understands that you have a brain capacity. There is a moment that you can lose a plot. There is a moment that you can kill yourself, which is the best option for the government of United Kingdom. That's what they exactly want, putting you under a massive amount of pressure. They have previously may force you to do things like that, and they will do. Imagine if you not be Iranians will be millionaires. Nobody will take the people who have made allegation about me to the court, so they'll be saved. MI5 terrorist camp will also be saved, and all the secret would not be relieved. And people from church will also have done their job right, because apparently Jesus will kill me in order to save many other people. Every page of Bible that they translate to me, it always leads and ends up to Puya Nasr Isfahani, do not take MI5 and those people to the court, you'll end up dead. You'll end up dead. You'll be killed. Every page of Bible translates is that. Where were they to show the Bible to Mr. Potkin, who steal my money, bring my picture of my mother and send me a lot of threats, and to this Iranian terrorist group? Where were they to tell Ali Malik Fahnoud not to drug me and not to do this stuff in order to receive his citizenship and stuff like that? Wouldn't it be justice that the citizenship from that guy would be revoked? Wouldn't it be justice that the Iranian terrorist group that have been hired to make my life a hell would end up in jail? Wouldn't it be justice that a woman who has been paid by the government of United Kingdom in order to claim she was raped, she'll be in jail? This will not be justice. Just Jesus will kill me in order to save many other people. Otherwise you have arranged my execution, I'll be sent back. Otherwise you frame me for something, you put me in a jail. Otherwise this, otherwise that. I'm not allowed to defend myself, because Jesus, when they put him on the cross, he did not defend himself. I have to allow people to steal my money, I have to allow people to go and rape my mother, and I have to watch it, because Jesus didn't do that. Well, and according to you, Jesus was a God. I'm not a God, I'm only a human being. The life is at the maximum level of devastation. The Iranian terrorist group put pressure on you. They use any excuse not to give you that money. Anything. Fights on the phone 24/7, which I'll be mentioning the stuff they're actually mentioning on the phones upstairs and there and then. Even your neighbors, every time you're speaking to someone, that person would be warned that you have a psychological problem and a sexual problem. Mr. Tessos, that disgusting bigot man who has done a lot of things as well, which I would be mentioning to the court. I don't want to reveal that at the moment. But anyway, you're totally isolated. They do not even allow you to rent a property in a freezing cold winter. So you have to go and sleep in the street, just to put you under the pressure to commit suicide, just to put you under the pressure to go back to Iran in order to face execution and further torture, just by the dirty, disgusting and corrupted government of United Kingdom. You are being tortured every day, every night. It cannot be any more obvious than this. Every inch of Bible says, Puya, you will be dead. Every page of Bible says, Puya, you cannot defend yourself. This, I remember I was listening to the conversation that one of the Mujahideens from the Ashraf camp, which is a Iranian known terrorist organization called Mujahideen, that were based in Iraq, in Ashraf camp, and recently apparently they've been removed, and they tried to remove them in a different country. One of them were actually saying one of the methods they were brainwashing us was bringing a Quran, and it seemed like Quran actually came for these Mujahideen to tell us how to serve them. This is how they translate it. This is how they translate it. Same as many other people, just about brainwashing. Brainwash you. Oh, Jesus says, if they come and rape your mother, just watch. Let them steal your money. That's what Jesus says. Let them, if they come and kill you, you cannot defend of yourself because they put Jesus on Christ and they did this. You cannot take these people to the court because you have committed sins. You had sex before marriage. You have done this. You have done that. God will kill you in order to save these people. Well, I mean, where was God to show His Bible to these people? I mean, I don't mean the God, real God, the God that actually saved me. These people that come and mention these type of things, to take the Bible to these people and tell them, don't do this to him, don't throw things at him, don't put a gun at his head, don't do that, don't do this, in order to stop them from carrying out this devastating way of torture to me. But apparently there was no Bible study people. As soon as I arrived, they started coming. Many of them actually in contact with the secret services. The black guy that I met at the McDonald's at one point, another member of a secret service, MI5, who was involved in my case, were actually there listening and giving eye contact to him on one of the occasions that I was. So this is just a brainwashing and torture by the government of United Kingdom, all the way up to the Parliament, all the way up to the Home Office, and this is what they do to you. And I don't know what's gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I was a dog. I was a dirt in the street, but I was not Iranian. Iranians are dirty people, dirty animals who would even rape their mothers for money. Iranians are the biggest bastards in this world. If they would have come up to me with that money at the beginning, I would have been happy to give them some. These animals that would do anything for money, they will kill an innocent person, they arrange execution. They will bring the picture of the mother threatening that they will rape that person. Iranians are animals. I wish I was a dog. I wish I was a piece of shit, but not a fucking Iranian. The animals who would literally sell their mothers, sisters, wives for money. Ali Malik Farnod proved that. Patkin Azamer proved that. Mariam Kamkar proved that. Mr. Muhammad, who lives upstairs, proved that. The guy who came from Iranian embassy proved that. Ali Azimi proved that. Every single one of them actually proved. Bunch of dogs. I don't think any other nation, people from any other nation, be so disgusting than these animals from Iran are. The most disgusting people in the world, and they think they have the biggest and the best culture that there is. Bunch of fucking animals. Bunch of animals, bunch of dogs, bunch of whores and junkies. Well, being such a whore and junkie, I wonder why MI5 employs so many of them.